Hey everybody, BigBlackHatMan here, and today I'm very proud to introduce a third episode of On a Budget, another episode of the Dashing Dandy Dapper Dan Daring Show. And as you know, this is a B-Western radio program we do, based on the silly old westerns and the more the hackney, the trite things, and I really enjoy doing these. I really enjoy writing them. I enjoy having my friends over to work on them with me, and I think they really enjoy doing them, so I hope you enjoy listening. Without further ado, the third episode of the Dashing Dandy Dapper Dan Daring Show.
Welcome, boys and girls, to this week's installment of the Dashing Dandy Dapper Dan Daring Show, starring Dashing Dandy Dapper Dan Daring with his reliable steed, Dodger the Dependable. This week's episode is entitled Union Card Undoing, so sit down with those lassos and hats and enjoy this fantastic adventure. We open to the bank of that ugly, wretched, despicable, low-down, smelly...
Hey! I bathe very regularly. I am a lot of things, but not smelly.
I just need you to know what I really think.
Oh, I have to see what I can do to get that guy fired. Harold, where are you? That idiot! Get in here!
Sorry, boss. I didn't mean to be late this morning. It was just that Dashing Dandy Dapper Dan Daring was riding down Main Street, and I just had to watch for a while. It was like a big stage show.
Harold, for the rest of the day, I would like you to only speak where I directly address you. There's so much wrong with what you say. Come in!
Excuse me, sir. Are you Mr. Bodenfetter?
It's better... Wait, yes, I am Mr. Bodenfetter. It's nice to hear pronounced right.
Yes. Well, here's my card, sir.
Ah, Mr. BigBlackHatMan, representative of the chairman of Union of Dastardly Sorts, Mr. Angus E. Vile. What can I do for you, Mr. BigBlackHatman?
It's pronounced bootlicker for your edification. Mr. Vile sent me here to inform you that the Union feels you have recently fallen short on your evil quota. They would like to see at least one truly villainous act in the next 30 days.
Oh, that is unfair! I pay my dues. I kidnapped an old man, a horse, a girl, tied to the railroad tracks. I participated in civic corruption.
The Union does not doubt you are making an effort. We would like to see at least one really big action.
Oh, I'm holding the deed to an orphanage right here. I could kick out all the children to create a brothel. That would be evil.
Too hackneyed. And Anna Wartbottom did it last month. I will be at the hotel for a week if you come up with anything.
Darn it! Harold! The next villainous plot has to be accelerated. Harold, what are you doing?
Sorry, boss. Just remembering Dashing Dandy Dapper Dan Daring again. What do you have in mind?
We need to head out right away. Let's get going. We have so much to do.
In an idyllic field, a pair relaxes by the stream, soaking in the beautiful day and enjoying a meal.
Boy, isn't it a great day, Chester? It sure was nice of Dashing Dandy Dapper Dan to give us the day off. More apples, buddy?
Yeehaw!
No, I don't think he will actually be firing you, Chester. I know the mayor didn't appreciate that little kick to the podium he was standing on, but he can get the suit cleaned.
Yeehaw!
What do you mean someone's coming?
There you are, Tim. Harold, grab him.
Ha! I will just use my amazing leg sweep move on Harold again. Hiya! Get off me, fatty!
Brilliant, Harold. You knew you could stop the amazing leg sweep move by falling onto him. He's just passed out. Get up, Harold.
Boss, can I confess something?
This isn't another weird thing about dreaming you were a raccoon.
No, it's just that I fell by accident. I tripped before I even did the leg sweep.
That's fine, Harold. Just tie him up and take him back to the bank. We still have a great deal of work to do. Yeehaw!
What about this mule?
I don't think he'll be a problem. He seems to be stuck in that prairie dog hole he sat in. How did he manage that?
The events of the plan begin to unravel. Hey, you can't be in here. What are you doing with that?
If you run off and tell Dan what we are doing, I will destroy this!
No, not my frequent customer sandwich ticket. I only need one more to get a free sandwich. Fine, you win. I won't interfere.
Good, that takes care of that.
What a jerk. I hope he does get hung this time. Meanwhile, back at the ranch...
Father, where are you? Did you slip into town to check out the dancing girls?
You won't be finding them here, Dolly. We got him.
Very good, Harold. Your evil's coming right along. Of course, it'd been much more ominous if you didn't have pie all over your face and your fly open.
Where's my father? What do you want? Why are you here? What is that large bag?
So many questions. Unfortunately, I do not have time for this. Grab her, Harold. Quiet in that bag. You think I'll let you go just because you can be profane? You're ruining my moment of evil.
Help me!
tell me what the overall plan is?
Harold, you are stupid. I am a genius. Do not question me.
Alright, but it seems like a lot of trouble just to screw it up.
What? Bottom feeder set up new lines? Fine. Outside the stupid town, a stupid horse grazes stupidly. You really wrote this? From the shadows, a genius who also happens to be the paragon of evil and greatness creeps with an ingenious plan. This thing goes on for 3 pages. To sum it up, he thinks very highly of himself. Don't judge me. It took me 3 weeks to get that free sandwich.
Hello, Dodger the Dependable.
Nay!
Wait, don't bite me. I'm here to make peace. We have a bit of history. I think we should bury the hatches. You're a fine example of equine flesh. Nay! Seriously, I think you're the best horse in the county, maybe even the whole country. Dan is lucky to have you. Nay! Fine, dashing dandy dapper Dan daring. Don't tell him I said that. To prove my sincerity, I have a nice bag of sugar cubes for you. Nay! Poison? I can't believe you would think I could do such a thing. Just look in the bag. See? Nay? No, not poison, but definitely a very strong sedative. Oh dear, this horse is huge. How am I going to move him? The sedative should last for a while, and I'll run into town to get the wagon, and Harold to pull it. Yes, genius.
Finally, our hero Dashing Dandy Dapper Dan Daring arrives. He has been oddly absent from a show named after him. Where has he been?
I was entertaining the orphans and helping them pay off the mortgage to head off the plan I know Bottom Feeder was plotting. I know he intended to close it down and build a brothel. Don't tell Frank. He's the only person who would be for that.
No problem. Our hero begins to realize that evil has been taking place in his absence.
Huh? This is the field where Dodger was supposed to be. Well, maybe he headed off to the Delightfuls ranch to snuggle up with Dolly's new filly. That old dog. I guess I'll have to hoof it all the way. Strange. There's no one here either. Dolly and Frank may have headed into town. Maybe Dodger gave them a ride or something. Well, as I head back into town, I can hook up with Tim and Chester. They were supposed to be down by the river. Another no-show. This is where Tim and Chester said they would be. I know I gave them a day off, but something strange is going on around here. Hey-aw! There you are, Chester. How'd you get stuck in that prairie dog hole? And who pinned that note to your ear? Hey-aw! Chester, you need to calm down. Between that impediment and your excitement level, I can't understand a word. What is this about Bottom Feeder and Harold grabbing Tim? Hey-aw! I see. Bottom Feeder kidnapped Tim and later come back and pinned a note to your ear. Let me read it. Zounds! Bottom Feeder has kidnapped everybody and has them at stupidly convenient cliff. He says I have to meet him there before dusk or else. Hey-haw! Of course I can get you out of the hole. I need you to give me a ride to the appointed place. Sniffly Bottom Feeder has gone way too far this time.
What do you mean he is trying to send up more lines? I am the all-knowing announcer. The free sandwich be hanged. Oh, give me the lines. He can't expect me to call him the most brilliant man who ever lived. Seriously, burn the card. I don't even care anymore. For story purposes, Dashing Dandy Dapper Dan Daring meets a strange little man as his appointment with the big jerk draws near. 3 weeks down the drain.
Who are you?
My name is Mr. Bootlicker. I'm a high-ranking henchman in the Union of Dastardly Swords and personal assistant to Mr. Angus E. Vile, chairman of the Union. Who are you?
My name is Dashing Dandy Dapper Dan Daring, Secretary-Treasurer of Local 54 of the Union of Do-Gooders. What brings you here?
I was invited here by Mr. Bodenfetter to witness his latest act of evil. He claims that I will be quite pleased.
And pleased you shall be, sir. As you can see, I have suspended Tim, Frank, Dolly, and Dodger over the edge of stupidly convenient cliff. I have in my hand a wick. If I light it, all will fall to their doom. You can't save them all, Dippy Dan. Without further ado, let the show begin.
Boss, hold on.
What is it, you idiot? I'm having a very dramatic moment here. What could be so important that you would chance my beating you?
I got it all ready, just like you asked. I just wanted you to know I did well.
Thank you. Now, if anyone else has anything stupid to interject, I will light the fuse.
What do you have to achieve by this action? This is just evil for the sake of evil.
With the loss of your friends, you will be too broken to stop me, and I will own this town. Soon I'll be known as the boss!
You failed to count on one thing.
What is that? Hey-haw! The idiot mule? What is he going to do? Did he just spit on my fuse? That's so gross! Oh, I give up!
What about you, Harold?
I would do anything for Dashing Dandy Dapper Dan Daring. I guess I would just up and give up too.
Good for you. Come on, Chester. Let's save everyone.
Wow, that Dashing Dandy Dapper Dan Daring sure is great. He gave me 2 free sandwich vouchers to make up for my loss. What a great guy. Oh yeah, now the story is wrapping up with some plot convenience.
Bottom feeder, I don't get it. I thought we had an agreement.
Well, they threatened my union membership. I was desperate to commit a truly original act of evil. The union perks are great. I got this neat black coat at half cost thanks to it.
There you are, Mr. Bodenfetter. I sent word to Mr. Vile, and he deemed your act bad enough.
He liked my hanging everyone over the cliff?
No, that is completely uninspired. But no one else in the union has ever made the announcer cry. That was really something.
Great! Hey, Dan, do you mind if I move out of here before the emotional ending? That stuff gives me hives.
Fine, but you better start honoring our deal if you want your cut.
Oh, Dan, you saved the day again with Chester's help.
Hee-haw!
Real heroics, buddy. Well, old-timer Frank, I think Chester and I will join you for that drink. I just found out my wife is pregnant with our 10th. I need to spend less time at home.
Nay! That's right, Dodger. All's well that ends well. To that end, Dolly, I've decided to allay your fears about my true love. Here.
Is this an engagement ring?
No, it's a promise ring. It's a symbol that after 5 years, I'm promising that someday I will get engaged to you and someday maybe marry you.
Gee, thanks. After nearly 5 years, you're almost committing. What a step.
Nay!
Oh, no one asked you, you filthy horse.
That's it for this week's exciting adventure of Dashing Dandy Dapper Dan Daring, faithful buckaroos. Tune in next week for more excitement, thrills, and nay! And Dodger the Dependable. Happy trails, and watch out for those rough patches.
Supposed to be down by the river. Another no-show. This...
God, he's fast.
I love it.